All right, for the record, today's date is April 20th, the year 2009. The time is 2:45 p.m. The speaker, Detective Dennis Harris of the Homicide Unit, and also present Detective Robert Kenny. The young man being interviewed here this afternoon is Mr. Philip. Would you pronounce and spell your last name, please?
Markoff, M-A-R-K-O-F-F.
Well, let me tell you that there have been some incidents, and
Okay.
you do match your description. Tell me this, have you ever been to some of the hotels downtown Boston in the past week or so?
Not in the past week.
Okay, before the past week, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You tell me when was
Well, my dad and his wife were in Boston, maybe in February, and they stayed at a hotel.
Okay, and what hotel was that?
I don't remember. It's one of the ones near Prudential Center.
Yeah, Prudential Center. Is that the last time, Philip, that you were at a hotel?
I believe.
All right. Could you have been there like recently and just don't recall it? Or?
I could have walked through the lobby.
Okay. Do you have a memory of doing that recently?
I don't have a memory of it off the top of my head.
If you think for a second, is there a possibility that maybe you did do something like that?
Walk through the lobby?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't remember.
What would cause you, as a medical student from BU, to walk through a lobby?
Well, the Prudential Center, isn't it connected to all the hotels? So to go from, walk through the Prudential Center?
Well, what brings you to the Prudential Center, if you don't mind?
I've been there a handful of times.
Yeah, is it just like coffee or shopping, or what brings you down there?
All those reasons?
Yeah, all of those? But no one hotel jumps out at you as far as...
Not really.
You know the unit you're in now? Did you see the sign when you walked in the door?
No.
It says the homicide unit, and I introduced myself as a homicide detective. So that tells you
at
least something that we're talking some serious stuff here, okay? So I was just maybe hoping that you had some explanation. Say, if I gave you a date of a couple of weeks ago, if you were to tell me there's a reason why you were there, and the person in the photograph was deemed to be you, then maybe you'd have a logical explanation for being in that area. But you don't seem to call to mind.
Well, I went out to eat at the Cheesecake Factory maybe a couple weeks ago.
Which is right there. Do you remember the day that might have been? Although
I don't remember the day.
And I understand, because sometimes I don't even know that what day of the week it is, what date it is now. But as far as going out to a restaurant, people might say, well, I like it there on Wednesday nights because they have a good special. Do you happen to remember?
No, I don't go out to eat much. I went out with Megan and a couple of friends. And we go shopping there sometimes at the Prudential Center.
All right. When you say, was that a couple of weeks ago?
I don't remember when it was.
There's a couple of different locations in the last few weeks, a couple of different hotels, where this image and likeliness, tall, white guy, good-looking kid, same color hair, same frame, same structure as yourself in some of these photographs. And, just as far as justifying why you're there, we're looking for some help so we can, move forward. But you can't bring to mind any specific... Like, are you familiar with, they say, the Westin Hotel?
Which one, the Westin?
Yeah, the Westin.
I think I've heard of it. I think my brother stayed there.
Okay. Do you know when he may have stayed there?
Oh, it was a while ago, maybe a year ago or so.
Was there any reason or anything at all to cause you to have been there in the last couple of weeks?
I mean, maybe if I was walking through it.
Yeah. Well, can you call something to mind, Philip? What would have brought you in there to walk through it? I mean,
I'm not sure.
You can place the Westin. Can you picture the Westin now? Can you picture where it is? Strategically.
It's been it's next to the Prudential Center, isn't it?
Yes. Well, if you're looking at the Prudential Center and the Cheesecake, say if you walked up Huntington Ave on the outside, the Cheesecake is on the left-hand side, and then moving forward straight inbound, the Westin would be up on your right-hand side. Can you picture it?
I guess. It sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I think it connects to the Prudential Center.
Yeah, well,
because I think when my brother was staying there, I walked back and forth. I think there's a connection.
Over the footbridge?
I guess. Yeah. I don't really remember.
Yeah, but you have no clear memory of being there in the last couple of weeks.
I don't remember. No clear memory.
Is there any reason for me to be scared to go home with this person? My fiance?
At this time, we're gonna make some decisions. We're gonna actually, we don't know what's going on outside this room, so we're gonna.
I just.
Hey, do you have any reason to fear him?
No, not at all. But I'm just. You're worrying me.
Well, I can see this is very serious business, and we don't mean to worry you. We don't mean to alarm you in any way.
I'm just wondering if he's one of two or one of 30.
Well, all I know is just following an investigation logically the way that we do, you know, an online internet date, so to speak, or appointment was made from a computer in your apartment, at the same time that an individual that resembles your fiancé shows up at the hotel where the crime occurred. Okay, was at the hotel where the crime occurred.